Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today we have Vanilla Fudge's self-titled debut album from 1967 on Atco Records. This is Side 1, Track 3, She's Not There, originally recorded by the Zombies in 1964. Groovy. I gotta be honest, I've had this album for about 10 years or more, and I never really listened to it until now. I mean, I judged it from the back and front cover. I always thought it was like a 60s pop rock group like the Association or the Animals, but you know, honestly, it's much more sophisticated than that. Musically, it's like the stepping stone between prog, psychedelic rock, and the harder edge garage rock, heavy rock and roll. Like basically, it fits in between The Doors and Led Zeppelin. I mean, that's where this album fits in, and I don't know. It's an interesting thing. It definitely took me by surprise. All right, we're gonna move on down to track 4, Bang Bang. Vanilla Fudge was formed in 1966 and they released 5 albums before breaking up in 1970. 3 of the original members have reunited on occasion and have released 3 more albums. They were most recently featured on The Jimmy Fallon Show in March of 2011. I think they may have missed their mark on their 7th album with the choice of covers. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and Rod Stewart's Do You Think I'm Sexy? And before you ask, no, not even Vanilla Fudge can make these songs sound cool. In Vanilla Fudge's defense, the drummer co-wrote Do You Think I'm Sexy? So, I mean, it kind of isn't a cover, but it might as well be, and it's awful. I like you guys, Vanilla Fudge, but it's awful. All right, we're gonna flip on over to side 2. Oh, there we go. This is the last track on the album, Eleanor Rigby. Man. It doesn't even sound the same. This is one of my favorite Beatles songs, and man, do they deconstruct it. I don't even recognize it. I think that's the testament to their musicianship. I mean, they really do it well. And it's a shame that they're not more well known. I mean, you always hear about The Doors or Janis Joplin, but you never hear about these guys. And I think that has something to do with the fact that all the songs on here are covers. Yeah, okay, Illusions of My Childhood parts 1, 2, and 3 are technically written by them, but they only last about 22 seconds each, and I really wouldn't call those songs. They're really just them jamming between the tracks. Hey, we are going to end with their biggest hit, a cover of the Supremes' You Keep Me Hanging On, track 2, side 2. This song reached number 6 on the US Billboard charts in 1968 and was heavily featured in the final episode of The Sopranos in 2007, and it's easy to see why this song is awesome. It's just another example of how they take a song and make it their own. So this has been Vanilla Fudge's self-titled debut, and overall, it's a good buy. I mean, it's exactly what I think of when I think of late 60s psychedelic type music. I mean, basically, when I picture hippies flailing at Woodstock, I imagine this type of music. Not that I picture hippies a lot flailing at Woodstock, but it's just an example. I'm just throwing you guys an example of how I think sometimes. But no, I mean, you understand, right? I mean, listen to it. Don't you see visions of hippies dancing in your head? Okay, maybe it's just me. But yes, 60s rock, very good. That being said, however, I don't think this album will fit with everybody's palate. I mean, you really have to want to dig deeper into that late 60s sound to really enjoy it. And honestly, this is meant to be listened to from start to finish. There's barely a track break between each of the songs, and I actually really like that. And it's hard to find that these days with the convenience of MP3s. Most bands are just making singles. not albums. I think that, you gotta give Vanilla Fudge credit for that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, before I go, I have some awesome finds. All right, guys, these are cool. I picked these up at an antique shop from my hometown. The first one up, I picked it up because I already had this copy, but this one was in much better shape. This is George Shearing. You're hearing George Shearing. Good stuff, sort of 50s, kind of jazzy, but good thing to have. I also got 2 Nat King Cole albums. This one is Penthouse Serenade, which I actually owned in 12-inch, but this is the original 10-inch, and I really like the artwork. And then I got Nat King Cole 2 in Love, which I just love that cover art. I mean, look at that. Don't you just want to step into that painting? Well, maybe it's just me, but I like it. And 10 inches, man, I'm addicted to them. I have to buy them no matter where I'm at. They just, something about them. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching. I'm your Vinyl Geek, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Hey guys, Vanilla Fudge was Vanilla. Okay, this is serious. This is for the take. Vanilla Fudge